In September, a new Russian law is set to go into effect that could limit the country's heavily restricted internet even further. So, could it mark the start of a completely sealed-off Russian web? In the 1990s, Russia had a relatively free internet with a variety of providers. But in the last decade, those freedoms have steadily eroded. The government has increasingly blocked websites and made it more difficult for citizens to be online without being monitored. Their target appears to be political dissent. For example, one of the casualties of the crackdown was YouTube, which Russia blocked last year. Opposition leader Alexei Navalny, who died in a penal colony in 2024, used the site to post widely watched speeches. Before the YouTube ban, Russia's social media restrictions were already on the rise following its 2022 invasion of Ukraine. The current changes began in 2019, when Russia enacted its Sovereign Internet Law, a series of amendments to existing laws that legislators say are aimed at combating misinformation and criminal activity. Espionage is also a target of Russian lawmakers. Prior to restricting WhatsApp service in Russia in August, Anton Gorelkin, a member of Russia's parliament, referred to the app as belonging to the extremist organization Meta, and the US, where Meta is headquartered, as an unfriendly country. The new law will require all smartphones sold after September 1st to have Max installed. That's a government-controlled messaging app. It will also carry penalties for searching for extremist content online. Human rights watcher's Anastasia Karupa says that the new law is vaguely written and there's little known about how it will be enforced. But she says the government is already succeeding at making it difficult for Russians to freely access the internet.
So the goal here is to make things inconvenient. And then this forces users to switch to the Russian alternatives that are very much controlled.
Internet users in Russia can still rely on VPNs and other software to get around restrictions, but those don't always work, and not everyone has access.
Not every user knows how to use censorship circumvention tools. It's very hard to estimate how many, but even according to some more optimistic estimates, it's only half of the population that know how to use a VPN.
So, how will the Russian government implement or enforce the new regulations that are set to take effect? We'll have to wait and see. But as the government seeks to further stifle dissent, human rights and free speech advocates say there is significant reason to be concerned.